What a huge gap down in these markets today. How do you know if these are going to continue to fall or if it's getting ready for a really great bounce and you're missing a buying opportunity? We're going to go over that right now. What's up, everyone? My name's Tony with Real Life Trading. We make weekly videos to walk you through how I'm playing the markets, what I'm seeing, and how I plan on making money in every environment that we face to guide you a little bit more and to help you be more prepared to make money this week in the markets. So how do you know if the markets are going to continue to fall or if they are getting ready for a bounce? This is no doubt a huge gap. This is a very, very strong gap. It's taken out pretty much an entire week's worth of moves overnight. So it is very, very strong to the bear side. But you've got to understand levels. You've got to understand price action so that you can see where the bulls should be. Once you can answer the question, what should happen here, now you can see if it does that or not, and that is the easiest way to gauge strength. Most people gauge strength based off of moves. So if we get a very strong bull move, they're like, oh, the bulls are strong. The problem is it takes all the way up to here for you to realize that the bulls are strong, when you need to be getting in here and making money on this entire move. Because if you're late to the markets, you are going to struggle to ever see consistent returns. You can make money every now and then, but to consistently make returns, you've got to get in and be a part of the big move that everyone else is using for confirmation. Same thing to the downside. When this thing drops hard, they're like, oh, wow, this is super bearish now. No, price action is going to show you how to read what's about to happen instead of always reacting to what is happening. Price action and volume are the only two things that are going to show you what's about to happen, and so that's what I focus on. So what is price action? Price action is how the markets move, and they'll give you certain clues. It's the way that I get my confirmation before the markets make their move. So the first step to price action is understand what should happen. If you can understand certain levels and understand what should happen at certain levels, you can now get a better idea of strength and weakness. If I take a look here at our areas that we marked out last week, this up here was a big key bear level, and look what happened. We got up into it, and now we're gapping down huge. The bears did what they should have done. That's why we went ahead and took our profits right through here. Did it look like we're going to miss out on a ton? Yeah, you never get out at the top. But we got in down here, we got out up here. It was an extremely great win, and we got out into the bear level. So now guess what? This is the bull level right here. So we can answer what should happen whenever the markets get back down into this bull level. This bull level is around 594 to 590. If you want to learn how to create these levels, all you have to do is jump onto our free courses over at reallifetrading.com. Take a look at our technical analysis course completely for free. Link is down below in the description. We know that this is our key bull level here. And so if they get into this and the bulls start to show us some strength on smaller time frames, there's a really good chance that the dip is going to get bought up. If we get down into this area and the bulls do not buy it up, now we know the bulls did not do what they should have done. And so that opens the door to another big bear move that we can take advantage of, except we can get into our short position here and catch this move down instead of having this whole thing fall apart and being like, oh, now we're bearish, right? We don't want to be stuck in that game of being late. You cannot be late and be consistently profitable. Understand how to read the clues and get your confirmation from price action instead of big moves. So right now on SPY, we are currently gapping down into 596. We are entering into the bull area. This is extremely strong for the bears, no doubt. And we do have an island reversal up here, which means gap up, hang out, and then a gap back down. Yes, very, very weak for the bulls, but if we zoom out to a larger time frame, this is a pretty normal pullback for the bulls. So it's very likely that we work our way back into some EMAs here on a weekly and we start bouncing again. What will happen? I don't know. Time will tell. So I understand that this is where the bulls should be at. We've marked this out so far on a daily chart for SPY here, and I am going to simply do nothing. I'm going to watch. I am going to wait. I'm going to plan ahead and see what happens in this bull area. If we cut through and I do not get the bull sentiment that I want to see by using a smaller time frame, then I'm going to start planning for a potential bear move. If the bulls step in very hard here, fantastic. Now they're going to have to make it through a very vital new bear level that I'll be watching, and that is going to be right around 600. I'm going to expect the bears to step in around 600 up to about 604. If the bears step in their key level, so I'm actually going to go ahead and adjust this now to match our new bear level. There we go. There's our new bear level. So now this is the next place where I'm going to ask that question, what should happen? If the bulls step in here and start to bounce this back up, does it mean that it is game time and we're right back on? The bears should bring it back lower in this area based on price action. So if we get a bounce and it comes back up through here and on a smaller time frame, right now I'm on a daily time frame, on a smaller time frame like a 30-minute or an hourly time frame. Wow, that's really good. Sorry. On an hourly time frame, if I get the weakness that I'm looking for based on price action, this would actually be a place to short and potentially rotate this thing back down even further. So these are the areas that I'm going to watch, and makes trading so much easier and gives you so much more guidance if you can figure out how to read price action, understand what should happen at these levels. You notice the markets haven't made anything yet, but yet we have a very solid game plan on the areas that we're watching to gain clues and to get our confirmation about who's in control. If the bears do not step in through here, this thing will probably run to a new all-time high and we can catch that move. Am I going to get in at the very, very lowest? No, but I also don't have my confirmation down here yet either. So it's much better than, buying up here, but I'm going to have to give up some area here to get the confirmation through price action. Let price action actually step in for a little bit so I can get an idea who's strong. And then once I have an idea who's strong, my probability of wins goes through the roof and I can ride that to profits. So I'll be watching this extremely, extremely closely this week. Let's see if these bulls are going to step in this bull level. If, again, they don't and this thing starts to fall, it's bringing in 580, 570 for this week. 590 is going to be a really tough thing to break through, to be honest, this week. I think 590 holds. I'd be shocked if we really start getting through 590. If that does happen, it's going to lead to some huge moves. So this is where you want to be day trading. That is going to be very, very fun. If we break the areas that the bulls should have held, that's where your great bear day trades come in, because that's where the big bear moves come. If we break the levels that the bears should have held, this is where great day trading levels start to come in for the bull moves up through there. So again, understanding price action makes everything make sense. It puts a bow around everything. Instead of guessing and constantly chasing, you can now sit back, use logic, put probabilities in your favor, and you can get in down here before any crazy moves happen one way or the other. That is my game plan here on SPY this week. Sit back for just a little bit and watch the interactions in these levels. If it bounces back up, I'm going to wait and see if the bears step back in here at this level. If they don't, really good chance that it's going to go bullish, and I will remain bullish throughout this week. If they step back in and start to push down in this bear level, I will be looking bearish for the rest of this week and making money on the whole way down. Hopefully this video helped you be a little bit more prepared this week to make money on SPY. If you want to learn a little bit more about price action and how to do all these things, again, we give it away for free at reallifetrading.com. Link is down below in the description. Love you guys. Have a great week. Follow your plan. Learn price action. Go through our free technical analysis course right there at reallifetrading.com and learn how to do all this stuff so that you can start planning ahead and making more money in trading.